Hi everyone, C110 back with a video of the New Year's Eve rockets. But before I show you that, I need to touch on three things. And the first I'm gonna touch on is something that I'm still on the hunt for, okay? I'm gonna show you this. This is the box from my previous, or from my still working, perfectly fine camera that I'm using on YouTube videos. I have this V180 camera that I'm using. Right now, this is the V180. And I also got another camera here, by the way, that are a little bit more advanced. But I can use this as a reference to show you a little bit. This is another camera from Panasonic, by the way. This is Panasonic HCV580. And this is a little bit special camera. This does the same job as the V180, by the way. So I have two of this camera. So I can show you this because this is very similar to the camera that I have. This has automatically shut off window. On the V180, it's manual. You have to switch a lever at the side to open that. This does it automatically. Not much to see except from the charging port and a lot of dust. Hold on while I'm brushing away the dust. Like that. That looks better. Yes. So this is the front. So this is a little bit better camera than what I'm filming with now. It has some extra functions. Like my camera that I'm filming from, it has a screen here. And it has a touch screen as well. And you can see you can film yourself with a separate camera with this one. The separate camera does not do... The V180 does not have that. Now you know. And it's very similar at the inside with all of the functions. I have to tilt it so I'm not bumping into the screen. So you can see power, Wi-Fi. I don't know if this V180 has. HDMI output, which also 180 have. It's very similar to this one. So now you know. And if you see at the bottom here, if the camera doesn't have the mount for tripod, I'm not going to buy that camera. Here you got the input for a SD card, and you got the battery compartment here. And the battery is in the box with the V180. There is a reason for that, because you can use the same battery on both cameras. So yeah, this looks like the camera that I'm filming from. So this is a spare camera that I have. I know for sure, it's still dirty. I know for sure that the touchscreen on this one is a little bit messy. It's a little bit broken on this one, but you can still use it as it is. So that's fine. And you can also open the camera this way, or you can just hide it this way and it clicks into place. You put the battery in here and it clicks into the place. And you put in the charger there, and you can charge it up. You can use the same charger as the V180. So this is a very similar camera, just a little bit better model. So this is a wireless multi-camera, by the way. Come on, pick it up. You can see all the information there. Yeah, it's a little bit blurry because for what it is. So that's the camera. I'm gonna put it down there for now. So I'm still on the hunt for a 4K camera. I tried one because up here in Norway you can buy a product, and if you are not happy with the product in the range of 30 days, you can return it without any question asked and get your money back, which is fine. And I opened the product from DJI, I think it was. I can't remember what kind of model number or all of that, because I returned it for a long time ago again. But I'm still on the search for a 4K camera for YouTube videos. Why did I return it, you might add? The camera itself is a pretty darn good camera, yes. But it has its own priority port for tripod and all of that. The guy in the store, I asked the guy in the store, can I use a regular tripod on the camera? The guy in the store say yes. And then I bought it. Came home and found out that it has its special plug-in instead of the screw at the back. that means that you have to buy their own tripod over again, which I'm not interested in. I'm not buying accessories because of another brand. That will not happen, okay? I don't like that. Excuse me a little bit. Sorry for that. Anyway, if the camera doesn't have universal ports for a tripod, I'm not going to buy it. Then I'm gonna search forward. So for those who are waiting for 4K videos, I'm still in search for a good camera. Now to the next thing I found out when I was packaging Christmas gift that I have to send in the mail. I have some old newspapers that you use as fillings in the box. So you just mush them to a ball and put in corners to make sure that the package does not rattle in transport. I came across a paper that I had folded to a ball, but I decided to open again because I found this commercial very, very weird. I'm gonna show you a news commercial from an old newspaper from the 90s. It's probably from the mid-90s or 2000 somewhere. I don't like this a bit, to be honest. First, I'm gonna show you this. Let's see if I can get it into camera without bumping into much. This is clearly a picture of a cow. Yeah, with a warning sign. Have you heard the melody with Led Zeppelin called Stairway to Heaven? Try to play that backwards, by the way. You will get a shock. Anyway, that's called backwards masking. But that's not what I'm gonna talk about today. This I don't like at all. This commercial went too far, after my opinion. Let's give you the Norwegian text, because in the melody Stairway to Heaven, the guy sings, sometimes words has two meanings, which it definitely did in this commercial here. Take a look at this. If you don't want to run over a cow, run over a chicken instead. Really? You know what? I don't want to run over anything that are alive. Are you crazy? Not at all. And to be honest with you guys, sometimes words has two meanings. What they are meaning here is that if you don't want to eat cow-based product or maybe pork or something, try chicken instead. But the way they did it here was deliberately said that if you don't want to run over a kettle or a cow or whatever, run over a chicken instead. It's a commercial for sausages. I'm not kidding. What the heck? I really don't like this. Number one, chicken is dry meat. I don't like chicken at all as a food product. And I know a lot of people have to eat chicken because they can't eat, for example, pork because of religious beliefs and all of that, which is fine. But if we see from a scientific point, the meat from a pork or a cow is actually cleaner than the chicken is. Chicken is actually dirty meat, to be honest with you. If you don't believe me, try to ask if you can take a visit to a slaughter place that slaughter chickens. Trust me, when you have been in there, you will never eat chicken again. Never. Because they crush the whole chicken with bones and everything to a mush and put it in the sausages. I'm not kidding, they're using everything, even the bones. Are you still hungry? Not me. Away with that. Don't like that at all, but that's how it is. The next thing is a little bit more gentle and nicer. Because I was at the market, Christmas market, in the town I live in Norway. And I was on my way to buy a Coca-Cola, actually. Without sugar, of course, because I got diabetes, because I feel a little bit ill after trying something called chorizo or something, some Spanish something, and I've become very ill. So I decided I have to buy a cola to rinse my palates because I was really ill after that. It was actually too sweet for me, and it was a heck of a lot of sugar and calories in it. So trust me when I say that, I'm not going to eat that again. But when I went to buy a cola, I found close to the trash that somebody has tossed away some destroyed Christmas ornaments. And on the ground with the container where this was probably tossed in, I found a lonely little Christmas decoration for the tree. And I decided, hey, this looks pretty cool. And and this has a little crack in it, but it's not visible unless you press on the ornament. And if I shake it, you can hear that there are rattling inside, which means that there are some broken pieces, but you can't see it. But anyway, what I think was cool, this is a decoration for the tree. It's a little red decoration with this hook that you hook up to the tree or to the branch of the tree. But what really puts me off was this. It's actually a Christmas decoration with Coca-Cola logo on it. And if I turn at the back, you can see it has a little dent here, because it has a crack over here. But I need to find a way to color the dent here. But when you hang it up on the Christmas tree anyway, you hang it up on this side here. That will be fine. And I love effects from Coca-Cola, by the way. And I got a lot in the kitchen. I even got a big clock with a commercial for Coca-Cola on it. So I didn't know about that they make Christmas decorations, but now I know. So let me put it on the vase like this, because it fits very well here. So now you can see it in its glory. Yep, a little bit more on this side and a little bit more down. There you go. So, I think that this was cool, so I decided to keep this, and I'm gonna fix the little dent at the back. And if you don't push or squeeze on it, if you squeeze too hard, you will probably break it, but you will not be able to see the crack anyway. So I think that I'm gonna put this on the tree next year. I think it was pretty cool. Now you know, but now enough rambling from me, and I'm gonna show you the New Year Eve rockets. It's a 7 minutes video, and I wish you all a pleasant New Year. And I hope this year will bring a lot of good with it, and not so much bad with it, okay? So I wish you all a happy Christmas and a happy New Year. That's how it is. And I'm saying that now, it's 2nd of January. I hope it's okay. I am a little bit late, but that's how it is. Okay, now I'm gonna show you the videos with the rockets. Thank you for watching my channel. And I gotta say one more thing before I go. I see I have passed 500 subscribers. Yes, thank you. I love it. The last video from Goat Simulator that I made with the music and moving around was actually popular. I didn't know about that would be popular, but alright. Great. Thanks for loving the videos that I'm giving you guys. Don't forget, this channel is not sponsored by anybody. Not even Coca-Cola, by the way, but this is what I found. So I have to show it as is. And I'm not being sponsored by Panasonic either, so now you know. No, not at all. So, but I know YouTube will probably give you commercial at the beginning and the end of the video anyway. I have seen that is getting more and more pushy, actually, and I'm not a fan of that as well. So, but that's YouTube. I cannot do anything about that. So I understand people who decided to use AdBlock, actually. So when I watch video on YouTube, I'm using similar stuff as well to get rid of commercials, because they are too aggressive. You can see a video on YouTube, and every 5 minutes it pops up a commercial guff. And you know what? Up here where I live, that's actually illegal for a TV or radio station to do. They have to at least send 15 minutes at least before they send commercial. They are not allowed to send as often as they do in United States. I tried to watch Super Bowl once, and I was angry because of all of the commercial stuff. You can see a man making a decision and decide to toss the ball, and then it's commercial again, and you can see he's trying to get a booger out of his nose just to peel it out, and then it's commercial once more. Oh, I don't like that. I bet a lot of you are agree with me. But anyway, enough rambling from me. Thank you for that. I have passed 500 subscribers and so on. I think I have 512 or 11 now. Thank you. And there will be a lot of good videos in 2025 as well. Just be patient with me. And as I mentioned, I'm not sponsored. I just make this as a hobby, this channel, C110. And I'm not earning any money either. So now you know. This is just for fun, to give you entertainment. So thank you guys for supporting my channel with subscribing at least. I'm not asking for money either. I don't like it. I found that rude, actually, to do that. So this will be a hobby channel, something I do as a hobby, okay? Which means that videos will come at the different times. I have no schedule on that. So I just pick up what I found fits a video and go from there. And yes, I was very lucky. I gotta say that before, at the end here. I was lucky with the video, the last video from Goat Simulator, because everything fits into the music as well as it did. Trust me, that was not planned. I just recorded a lot of videos and took the best one out and just put the music to that, and off it went. So that's how that is. So once again, thank you for subscribing to my channel. I'm honored. How often do you hear that from larger channels? Huh? Not often, because you're just one in the big pile when it comes to the million subscriber channels. They don't care so much anymore. But I care. Thank you guys. I'm running a small channel, and I'm happy as a small channel, and I'm just glad that you like my videos. Happy New Year, everyone. Here is the Rockets. See you soon. Take care.